going on? My name is Matt.
I'm JP.
Today we're going to be talking about Lab 5, the O2 sensor lab. We're going to be doing it on this 2009 Kia Rio.
This vehicle is equipped with two oxygen sensors, Bank 1 Sensor 1 and Bank 1 Sensor 2. The first one is located right here on the exhaust manifold right before the catalytic converter. The second O2 sensor is located right here on the rear of the engine directly underneath the intake manifold right there.
Both of our O2 sensors have 4 wires going into them, making it a planar element O2 sensor. They have integrated heaters in them.
So our pigtail connector that comes off of our O2 sensor, the wire colors do not match up the wiring harness connector. You just have to be mindful of that because perhaps your wire colors may not match up on your wiring diagram, perhaps like on all data. So just make sure that you're testing the correct values. Okay, so here we pulled off this oxygen sensor off of a different vehicle. This is a lab vehicle here inside the lab. This one has a little bit of carbon soot on it, likely just because it's been started up and not been brought up to operating temperature frequently since they're just lab vehicles. It's just carbon fouled, no oil, no obvious burning of any sort. This is all right, and it's a 4-pin as well.
Here are our normal PID readings at idle. You see that our short-term fuel trim is keeping going up and down, which it should be. Our Bank 1 sensor 1 is oscillating like that, like it should be too. Here's our normal PID readings at idle. JP's about to give it a flip 2,500 RPM so you can see if anything else changes. Alright, we're here on a 2016 Chevy Silverado. We're about to manipulate it by putting some propane into the intake to manipulate the short-term fuel. You see, right as we start putting some propane in here, our short-term is going to come really lean. So it's going to drop really low right here. Since we're putting fuel into the intake, it's going to constantly, the O2 sensor is going to think that we're going to be too rich. So it's going to pull the fuel, making it lean, dropping it down. And since I stopped, it's returning back.
Okay, so here's our baseline reading for long-term fuel trim and short-term fuel trim. The engine is currently idling. Right now, we're going to disconnect 2 cylinders to see what would happen to our fuel trim. So as you can see, the PCM is starting to add fuel, and that is because it is measuring that the engine is increasing in load due to 2 cylinders being shut off. That'll then add more fuel to compensate for those two.